Sick.
Put you at a 42.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back, and it feels so freaking good to be here. It's been a hot minute since I've been in front of the camera, sit down style, but hey, here we are. We're doing it right now, we're live, and I couldn't be more freaking excited to bring you guys some good old-fashioned awesome content. I'm rolling away on the stool, it's fine. If you're new here and this is your first time watching the channel, then hello and welcome. My name's Dusty, aka Dusty LBZ, on pretty much all the socials. We're talking Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and even, yes, YouTube, which is likely where you're seeing this video today. Thank you guys for dropping by. I really, truly do appreciate it. The support that you guys have shown me has been absolutely incredible, and it's been awesome. Now, as we got started looking at the videos that I wanted to make here on the channel, there was one thing that just stuck out to me like a sore thumb. A video that, dare I say, has been asked to me no shortage of like 100,000 million bazillion times, and one that I've been dying to make like, well, basically forever now. So, without further ado, I bring to you the belle of the ball, the topic of today's video, which is the top 5 things that I love about my LBZ Duramax. Also, if you want to see more of the behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram, which is Dusty_LBZ. All right, now that we've got all like the shameless plugs and stuff out of the way, let's talk about trucks. Hello? Now, when it comes to the LBZ platform Duramax, the first thing that I absolutely love about these trucks is the front end. Now listen, the 03 to 07 Silverado trucks, otherwise known as the Cateye, even though they definitely do not even look remotely close to a cat, right? Like, I don't get it. Either way, they're a very polarizing and touchy subject. I've found that guys either really love them or they absolutely hate them, and there's just no in between. Furthermore, what I've found is that if you like the Cateye, chances are that you don't like the 07 to 13 trucks that followed them, and then, you know, vice versa. And then I would even venture so far as to say that you probably, if you like the Cateyes, also like the 14 to 18 Silverados, because again, GM did the whole like split headlight thing for those trucks, and some guys love them and some guys hate them, but either way, for me, it's one of the best features of the truck. Those headlights just look so damn good, and mine make me feel a type of way even more because of those beautiful retrofits that the guys over at Performance Auto Lighting in Minnesota built for me. It's honestly one of my favorite mods that I've done to the entire truck, right next to those beautiful TIS forged F57s. Number 4 on the list of things that I love about my LBZ Duramax is that parts are literally abundant for this thing. Seriously, like, chances are that if you break it, you can get parts for it relatively cheaply. Now, this goes without saying, but a general rule of thumb, if you'd have, diesel parts are going to be a little bit more expensive than those of their gas counterparts. But even still, given that little tidbit of information, you can still get parts relatively affordably, and they're common enough that pretty much every parts store is going to stock what you're looking for. In all of the times that I've ordered parts for that thing, I don't think I've ever waited for a single part more than a few days, which is a big bonus, you know, when you maybe wait until the last second to tear into your truck before a show like I do, because that just seems to be the way that these projects go. Now, right smack dab in the middle of this list, coming in at number 3 on the reasons why I love my LBZ Duramax, has got to be the interior design. Now, it's ironic I say this because I just read a thread in one of the LBZ pages where guys hate them and hate the interiors, but you know, before you flame me a ton down in the comments, let me explain. I think the reason that I love these trucks so much is because I remember being a young kid when they first came out and getting to ride in the passenger seat when I was barely old enough to see over the dash pad. That little tidbit of nostalgia on the interior of these trucks for me is just what makes it so damn good. Plus, if you manage to find yourself an LT2 or even an LT3 truck like I did, you can get some of those more modern creature comforts in the truck. You know, things like dual zone auto climate control when your blower motor's not out, because I gotta fix that soon. Stay tuned for a video on that. Heated leather seats, right? And of course, auto dimming mirrors, which all seem like a really minor thing, but once you have them, it's really hard to live without them. Now, runner up in this list of things that I absolutely love about my truck is the price point that you can get them at. I'm gonna redo that, I don't like that line. Now, this maybe isn't quite as true here in 2022 as it was just a few short years ago, but the fact still remains that dollar for dollar, the Cateye Silverado still remains one of the best buys for the buck, especially when we look at the diesel truck market. Now, again, I'm no stranger, and I know the whole 2020 pandemic thing and shipping delays and the chip shortage and all that whatnot has really messed with the used truck market, and I get that, but overall these trucks are still a super solid buy if you can find one that's clean. Northern folks, if you're like me, you probably know the struggle and it's pretty rough. Anywho, the number one reason that I love my Cateye LBZ Duramax is, drumroll please, the way it sounds. Seriously, say what you want about variable geometry turbos and all of the sticky veins and stuff, but I absolutely cannot get over how good this thing sounds when you put your foot into it. I'm not sure if it's the combination of like the 3-inch downpipe that we put on and the 4-inch Banks Monster exhaust, or if it's just how these trucks are, but the amount of turbo whistle that I get in this thing makes me giggle like a schoolgirl every single time that I map the old skinny pedal. And in fact, probably the reason I don't get very good fuel economy, because it just sounds good. The truck runs good, it's been fantastic, and overall it's just been a solid part of my life. But that's enough out of me. Are you an LBZ fan? Love it, hate it, drop a comment down below, and if you have any other ideas for the next video, be sure to drop those down below as well. With that, I'm Dustin, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.